me is just give me a big smile and be pleased to see me. That is some time that is there for the carer. And I know your telephone may ring or you may be called out when Mrs. Jones falls over in the next village or whatever, but hopefully that won't happen, and that is time that is very important to the carer, and the focus is on them and their individual needs.
The result from the carers assessment has been wonderful. The carers in employment, they put me in touch with a lady called Helen, was wonderful. She came round, and I think what I needed just was support and a yes, you can do it. And she got me some information, and she also put me in touch with a few other people, which helped me onto doing a college course. Which I was in two minds whether to do, but she just gave me the confidence and the boost to say, yes, you can do that. And I've nearly completed it.
And I was asked if I would like to join the personal development course because I was very shy, had no confidence or anything like that. And I didn't know how to spend any time on myself. And that's what the personal development course was all about, and giving yourself some me time. So I did that for quite a while, and then there was a course coming up called Confidence Building, which I felt I really needed. So I decided to join that because being at home all the time, you just lose all your confidence and your self-esteem.
I was first reintroduced into learning again through joining the computer classes. I'd spoken to Sandra on the phone and she said, come in and do the computer classes. I think then she tapped into that I needed a tiny bit of confidence. So I joined the confidence building as well as the computer, so I was doing both, which has led now to me taking I've taken the confidence building course and teaching now the computer course and onwards.
Going back to work is a big step, and it's worrying for carers. They need help maybe with time management. They might need help with care arrangements. They've got rusty with their skills and their qualifications. They might need help with that. And they might need training for the job market, which has moved on a year or two. The quality of my life is better now because these needs are met and that I have contact, because I feel that the pressure has slightly been lifted off me. I have to also learn to live with this pressure because things go along smoothly for a while and then there's some hiccup, medication not taken or some problem, and we're back in the routine with the courts and the probation service and all the agencies coming in, and that's very stressful. So I know that there's help there for me when that happens now.
I've done meditation, crystal healing, aromatherapy, back flowers. I'm doing Spanish at the moment, which I'm really loving, reflexology and relaxation. At first I thought the meditation had just been coming along to go but there's a little bit more work involved, which it's great because it's all knowledge, and you know, knowledge is never wasted. And ideally, I should take it home with me and live my life through all my relaxation. And I do try to, but again, it's hard. What I really love about it, I love the people that I meet here, because I don't know, like-minded people, I suppose. We're all basically in the same boat, you know, someone's caring for someone else. And I mean, the courses are great, don't get me wrong, the courses are absolutely wonderful, but meeting the people themselves, you know, is a real boost as well. I've learnt a lot through attending the courses, things that I never expected.
I can only say to anyone who views this or anyone who looks at it is, give it a go. You'll
Yeah,
meet up with some
definitely.
fabulous people. It's opened up John's life and mine, because now we've made so many friends, and she's become the email addict, sending people photographs and funnies. So it's another way of bringing people together and ensuring that even though they're away from us and they're doing their own thing in their particular environment, they're still able to keep in contact with each other.
I had a carers assessment last year, and my carers assessment allowed me to have my garden done, you know, which gives me great pleasure because I don't have the time to do it, but also at the same time it gives Philip enjoyment to look out on, you know, the garden, which he misses because we used to do our gardening together.
Well, the main upshot of the carers assessment and the thing that I wanted to ask for was actually some help with cleaning the house, because most of the personal care that Peter needs is either unpredictable, so it's just help with little things as and when. It's not something you can wait for a care agency to come and do. And also things like he gets up for work, he has to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning, he still works at the moment, and you can't get personal care at that hour of the day. So for me, the most important thing was to have some help with cleaning the house. And yeah, now, eventually, it did take a while, but we have got that in place.
I was doing the personal development course, and then there was only a few of us in the course, and we was told that there was no longer going to be a tutor available, and that they would like to see it run by carers. So there was myself and another carer who decided that we would get a meeting together, try and get other people involved. When I first started doing the personal development course, I was a little bit frightened and not sure what I was doing, but I had lots of encouragement from the staff and some support from the carers that were on the original course, and they knew me from when I first started. And because I've moved forward, I've now developed myself, I find that I can relate to new people coming in because I know exactly how they feel. So I tend to take them sort of under my wing and give them a bit of comfort and guidance. So.
For me, I see facilitating groups myself as a way for carers to see the progression I've made, that they can also achieve this. You know, confidence levels, they come in and they can see where I am, well, I can do that too. So for me, it is just about passing the knowledge on, but showing carers that through taking these steps, confidence levels rise, and you can be here too, and I can see it. You can see it in them when you stand up there talking to them, you can see.
There is lots and lots of things that are available to people to do, and it just requires that little bit of effort from them to be able to get a number, contact that number, and somebody will be there to help.
Yeah, because we don't want the courses to stop. We just love them that much.
There will be trouble if we get refused to come through.
Liz and Jill got us on computer courses and things like that. And I started building my confidence up, and when this post came up, they were like, go for it, and I was like, no, darn it. But anyway, I plucked up the courage and I went and done the interview and I got the job, you know. So I've been doing this for about 9 months now, like business plan and everything, and like you say, today it's officially opened.
Following this, they helped me with courses that enable me to gain qualifications into my new profession, and the support carried on. It never ended, and from me gaining entry into one of the local hospitals, that support still carried on. They were keen on how I progressed throughout my career as a nursing assistant, and now I'm actually doing a student nurse to gain RGN qualification.
Just to get your own self-esteem back. I just began to think I was just worthless. Whereas now I've got the best of both. I go to work, I work 13 hours, I come home, I'm there for them in the morning when they leave, I'm there at home at tea time, and I've done my little bit in the middle. And it's just a lovely feeling to know that I'm contributing to something else, but I'm also fulfilling my needs as well, without leaving them behind or feeling as if I'm neglecting them, because I'm there for them as well.